What's happened? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'll bring the book here. Why is this called the map chamber? Are you a...
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'll bring the book. Why is this called...
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
I'll bring the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the Talents menu in your field guide. Options button. Talents. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Core. 0 out of 16. These talents improve your overall effectiveness. Dark Arts. 0 out of 10. These spells. 0 out of 10. The Dark Art Core. Stealth. 0 out of 4. These talents improve your ability to sneak around. Room of Requirement. 0 out of 8. These talents enhance your use of potions and combat plants. Cross button. Select. Circle button. Back. Stealth. 0 out of 4. These talents improve stealth. Purchase talents with talent points you've gained to unlock abilities. Circle button. Back. Human Demise. Allows you to sprint while using Disillusionment. Sense of Secrecy I. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Human Demise. Allows you to sprint while using Disillusionment. Sense of Secrecy I. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Human Demise. Allows you to sprint while using Disillusionment. Required level. Human Demise. Allows you to sprint. Sense of Secrecy I. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Stealth. 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 Room of Requirement. Room of Requirement. Stealth. Core. Core. Purchase talents with talent point. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Protego Absorb. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cool. Protego Absorption. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic meter. Perfect Swift. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Spell Knowledge 2. A new spell set is added. Hold R2 button and tap directional buttons in a direction to swap to an unlocked spell set. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Wiggenweld Potency I. Wiggenweld heals you. Spell Knowledge I. A new spell set is added. Hold R2 button and tap directional buttons in a direction to swap to Ancient Magic Throw Expertise. Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Required level. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic cast impacts reduce. Protego Absorption. Ancient Magic Throw Expertise. Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Required level 5. Circle button. Back. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Required level 5. Protego Absorption. Basic Cast Mastery. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Ancient Magic Throw Expertise. Dark Arts. Core. Dark Arts. Dark Enduring Curse. A cursed effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Blood Curse. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage. Stunning Curse. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Require disarming curse. Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Spells. 0 out of 10. The Lumos. Utility. Try disillusionment. Incendio. Damage. Disillusionment. Utility. Art triangle button. Assign to art triangle button. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. Disillusionment. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross button. Assign bottom. Square button. Assign left. Disillusionment. Utility. Causes you to blend into your surroundings, making it more reparo. Utility. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark area. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disillusionment. Utility. Disillusionment. Utility. Reparo. Utility. Allows you. Lumos. R2 button. Hold to R.
Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos. Utility. Allow.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Protego. I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Lumos.
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Quests. All. Flying class. In today's flying class, cross button. Untracked level. Inventory.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up, firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Left stick to move in a direction.
For your first lesson,
Right stick up and
fly
down to
keep
ascend
ring
and
in the
descend.
courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Hold R2 button to go faster and enter forward flight.
For more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
They did. Did anyone else see that? That wasn't too bad. Good, I've got this. Brilliant. They did.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
I like the sound of that. Won't we get in? I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
L2 button for a burst of speed while in forward flight.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's the Gow of Little. This concludes our tour.
Circle button to dismount and descend from your broom.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Quests. Map. Professor cross button. Level. Inventory.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Map. Flu Flames location. Quests. Hogsmeade. The Astronomy Wing. The Room of Requirement. In the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at his usual the room of requirement. Professor Wee's triangle button. Open quest log. Cross button. Untrack. The Bell, the Astronomy Wing. The wing of Hogwarts comprising the Astronomy Tower, the highest spire in the Room of Requirement. Professor triangle button. Open quest log. Quests. All. Live as a student until Professor Fig returns. Meet Professor Weasley, the Lost Astrolabe. Professor Sharp's Assignment 1, the Room of in the shadow of the Undercroft. The Room of Requirement. Cross button. Level. Inventory.
Have you ever been to the kitchen? He never shuts up about you.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Is it possible to become an aura and not develop?
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on...
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark. Accio. Force. Summons a variety. Triangle but R2. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign altering spell. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns Moonstone when cast within the room of requirement. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. R2 button. The vanishing spell, Evanesco, can be used to vanish objects within the room of requirement.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Lumos.
Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Circle.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Lumo.
Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Quests. All. Live as a student until Professor Fig returns. Meet Professor Weasley in the 7th floor corridor. Learn a curse with Sebastian. Circle button. Back. Level. Quests.
Ha! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Lumos.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Incendio! Leviosa! Potato! Leviosa! I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Lumo.
Preparo. Revelio. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Cross button. Continue.
Nothing to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Lumos. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark area. Wingardium Lep conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Triangle button. R2 triangle button. Assign top. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross button. Assign bottom. Square button. Assign left. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. R2 triangle button. Assign R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. Disillusionment Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. Assign top. Lumos. Conjuring spell. Transfer R2 button. Conjuration. Circle button. Exit. Potions. Item Herbology. Items used to potions. Items used small scientific potions station. A small botanical potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. A small gothic potions station. Small eclectic potions station. A small eclectic potion. Small botanical. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific potions station with 1 burner for potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific potions station with potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 68 out of 2. Triangle button. Conjuration. Small T-shaped hopping pot, botanical hopping pot. Scientific potions stations, hopping potions stations. Potions station. Empty invisibility potion. Wiggenweld potion. Aids in healing and Edgeoris potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable Felix Felices. Enhances the drinker's chance of success in their endeavors specifically, by revealing the locations of large loot chests on the minimap for 1 in-game day. Edgeoris potion, Wiggenweld potion. Aids in Wiggenweld potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Brewing time. 15s. Yield. 1 bottle. L3 button. Destroy potion, Wiggenweld potion. Aids in healing and restores a empty. Circle button. Back. Conjuration. Circle button. Herbology. Items used. Botanical potting table with a small pot. Gothic potting table with a small pot. A Gothic potting table perfect for eclectic potting table with a small pot. An eclectic potting table. Botanical potting table with a small pot. Scientific potting table with a small pot. A scientific Gothic potting table with a small pot. A Gothic potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Gothic potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Conjuration. Small potting tables. Wall hangings. Slytherin wall banner. Wall utility. Wall utility. Enchanted items to be used in the room of wall decorations. A collection of wall hangings. Herbology. Botanical potting table with a herbology. Potions. Items used. Small scientific rugs. An assortment furniture. Decorations. Decoration. Utility. Scientific material. Enchanted desk of description budget. 1 out of 1. Desk of description. A desk which can be used to identify unknown pieces of gear and their properties. Resources required. Moons, black, blue, green, pink, purple, pink. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Object not inside playable space. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Conjuration. Utility. Potions.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor. Can I use
this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Thank you, Professor. I'd like to know more.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Map. Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts, the astronomy wing, in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably map, quests. All. Map, in the shadow of the Undercroft. Cross button. Level, inventory.
Oi! Can you help me?
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Never been caught.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Reparo. Conjuring spell. Confringo. Damage. A long-range ball that deals damage on impact. R2.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
The Blasting Curse. Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross button. Assign bottom. Square button. Confringo. Damage. A long-range ball that deals art. The Blasting Curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it. Confringo!
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much. I'm ready for more spells like it's almost,
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, What was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me. I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say anything. No need for threats.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Map. Flue flames locate. Hot challenges. Quests. Map challenge. Professor cross button. Level. Inventory.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Revelio.
Map. Flue Flames location. Quests. Hogsmeade. You exit. The map chain. Triangle button. Open quest log. Cross button. Hogsmeade. Quests. Map. The map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages and the seek level. 11.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much... While you were away, your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl. wearing an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the paper?